Welcome back to the game, everybody.
Hello. We have to go to the general store first, please. It's on the other side.
The general store.
You know, the bread that looks like vegetable fruits, I guess.
Liberal news.
Yes. Let's read it. Let's see what the
Is
newspaper
anyone
gonna say.
writing about our cool things that we did? Breaking story. Shock over terrorist incident. Incident occurs in broad daylight. According to an announcement made by the Royal Army Intelligence Division, a terrorist attack occurred at the Zeiss Central Factory. Concrete details remain scarce, but the smoke canisters deployed by the criminals caused a temporary state of panic. After the incident, residents witnessed soldiers dressed in blue uniforms exit the building. The Royal Army has expanded checks and is currently tracking the phony soldiers' movements.
Mistrust of those serving in blue uniforms. Relating to the blue uniforms reported at the scene, several witnesses have indicated that they were the uniforms worn by the Royal Guard. The Intelligence Division has avoided making any statements regarding the matter, but if this information proves to be true, the implications could affect the entire Royal Army. We will carefully follow how this situation develops in the near future.
Blackout related to the current incident? In the evening, 2 days prior to the incident, an unusual phenomenon occurred within the city of Zeiss, which caused all oppments to black out temporarily. The Royal Army is investigating whether or not there is any connection to the recent terrorist attack.
Theories regarding the terrorist incident. The predators? The perpetrator's objective in this latest terrorist incident is still unclear at this time. The Global News has therefore compiled some of these theories being bandied about in connection with the incident.
Theory number 1. Imperial conspiracy. The Imperial forces were behind the incident in order to get their hands on the Central Factory's technology. This theory suggests that a mercenary force like a Jaeger Corps was used to carry out the actual attack.
Theory 2. Insurrection within the Royal Army. An insurgency was carried out by a part of the Royal Army, and in order to send a shockwave across the kingdom, this same group sought to occupy the Central Factory. However, without any prior incident from the military, this theory does not seem plausible.
Theory 3. Attacked by the Ancient Dragon. A rather odd theory by a group of researchers that purports that the ancient dragon living within the mountainous region attacked the Central Factory. This theory may be best addressed by returning to it in a few weeks to see if any sort of verifiable evidence has been left behind.
Culture. Touring ancient sites. The Grand Cell region and the Annenburg Wall. The Annenburg Wall, the last line of defense during the 100 Days' War, which protected the royal city from the invading Imperial Army. This wall, likened onto a protective shell encompassing the whole of Grand Cell, is one of several ancient ruins scattered across the kingdom. If one were to climb atop the ramparts from both the Gurune and Sanctheim gates, one just might be able to feel the wisdom of the ancients through that majestic structure.
Travel. The place to get away from it all. This time I will be introducing a hotel rather than an inn. The hotel of which I speak, the Ronebaum, boasts of the highest pedigree in the entirety of the Labelle Kingdom. This hotel stands next door to Grand Cell Castle, a location other establishments can only dream of, and is just a few minutes' walk from Grand Cell's East Block. If one intends to fully enjoy the annual festivities, then this is one place which should not be left off your list. And especially for those celebrities from all walks of life, by all means, take this opportunity to experience its critically acclaimed service. Alright, they're already preparing us for Grand Cell.
Yes. Dorothy seems to have gotten back at least part of the photo quotes because there was a picture of the smoking Central Factory, so at least that seems to be a thing.
Morning, Kiliga.
Good morning. And to you both. Has Lynn already left? Yes, he took an airliner to Grand Sal some time ago.
I wish you could have come to see him off. Speaking of which, do you two know each other somehow?
A bit quite some time ago. But that's beside the point. Have you noticed the strange current in the air? The winds are shifting.
Hey, no changing the subject. Wait, we are talking about the weather, aren't we?
Have you learned something about that airship? Not a thing. But I believe this disquieting atmosphere is related to the Royal Army mobilizing. For one thing, I've sent the message to the army headquarters at Leisten Fortress, but there's been no response. Secondly, all the mandatory inspections throughout the kingdom have been lifted.
What? What's that all about? This isn't about another turf war like with the sky bandits, is it?
No, it would be strange for them to call off inspections if that were the case. If they had caught the culprits themselves, surely they would have sent word around. Maybe there is something in the air. Incidentally, I've not been able to contact the intelligence division at Leisten Fortress either. It is possible that the Royal Army has some sort of internal issue going on.
Some sort of? Oh, wait! The stuff that Dorothy shot!
Picture of those guys in black wearing the Royal Guards uniform. Someone mentioned my name?
Dorothy!
Speak of the devil, and ye verily. Wow, what an ordeal! I finally got in touch with my editor's office, and Niall happened to be there. When I told him about giving up my photo quads to the army, he just about blew his stack. It's so unfair.
Which means they haven't given it back yet?
Right. I mean, how rude is that? And after I'd gone to the trouble of going to Leisten Fortress to get it back too.
Wow, you've got some fire to you.
Well, I guess I have to have one redeeming trait, right? Anyway, I didn't have any other option but to just take a picture of the for the paper. It does make a great shot, though. It lights up all pretty at night.
You took a pretty picture of the four.
Not to mention, you're supposed to obtain permission to photograph any part of a military installation. Come on, it's not like it's that big a deal. Here, take a look. I just developed it.
Dorothy placed the photo on the counter. That airship back there.
That looks suspiciously like something we've
It's
just
a really
seen.
nice shot though, like she's right.
Yeah, Joshua is also right. It's really beautiful. Hey, that is a pretty nice shot. So this is Leisten Fortress.
Wow, Dorothy, you've really got a good eye for this. Wait a sec.
What's wrong, Stell?
It might be just my imagination, but do you see anything there on the top right?
You're right. It's not very clear, but there's definitely a small shadow there. I can't whistle. You've got a sharp eye, Estelle. I mean, I took the picture and I didn't notice that at all.
Well, what can I say? Well, it's just a silhouette. Maybe it's an army ship?
No, that's no guard ship. This is too small. This is that small airship from before.
Before?
It's the same silhouette as the ship that the professor was taken away in.
How do you know about that ship?
She maybe just understood what Joshua was saying.
Joshua was describing it so well.
No, maybe she just understood that was what Joshua meant.
Wait, what? Hold on just 1 second. Why would that ship be anywhere near there? This is a Royal Army installation, isn't it?
Calm down, Estelle. There are plenty of possibilities to consider before we go jumping to conclusions. Maybe we should go straight to Leyston Fortress and ask what this is about.
What?
I see. You intend to put it to them directly. Provoke a response, perhaps? Do you think that would be a bad idea? Not at all. You have my authorization. This has the potential to be a huge disaster. Whatever might be going on there, this matter must be handled delicately.
You're starting to scare me, Kilika. But you're probably right. We have to handle this very carefully. Hey, Dorothy, can we have a copy of this picture?
Sure. After all, you guys have done a lot for me.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If you intend to go to Leyston Fortress, you'll need to leave via the east entrance and take the Ritter roadway. When you reach the three-way fork at the road, stay at the northern fork and you'll eventually wind up in front of the fort's main gate. Please use the utmost caution.
Roger that.
Acknowledged.
Alright.
Estelle, let me know if you find out anything, okay? This was Scoop written all over it. The road to Leyston Fortress starts from the east exit. The road splits into 3 at one point. When it does, take the north road. And keep your eyes open.
He's back. Gandalf.
You're back from the capital? Yeah, I got the news. I flew back quick as I could. I got the rundown from Kilika. But is Agathe okay?
He seems past the worst of it. Wait a second. Are you one of Agathe's friends?
Yeah. We've run into one another for a few times out in the field. He's kind of made a name for himself by doing the stuff that's patently insane. But what does kill him only makes him stronger, right? What doesn't kill him, I guess.
So, like, if he dies...
He's only getting stronger.
Yeah.
You guys and Agathe are okay to handle the rest of this assignment, right? I should be able to help out a little with some of the smaller details if you want.
Thanks, Gandalf. That'd be great of you.
Thank you, Gandalf. Nope. No problem. I'm counting on you too.
Ritter Road Monster.
Okay.
Let's check on Tita and Agathe.
Yes. That's a good idea. Estelle!
How's Agathe doing?
He's asleep. I think he'll be alright. How are you guys doing?
We're investigating. Just leave it to us while you keep an eye on Agathe.
Okay. Be careful, Estelle.
thank you for yesterday. With your help, you've saved him. He hasn't woken up, but he's definitely past the worst. He's no longer unconscious, just in a deep sleep. It won't be long before he wakes up, I'm sure. That's good. Also, where's Antoine?
Just hanging around again somewhere in the city. Being an independent cat.
There we go. Morning. I just finished with his term's thesis. Want to hear the title? It's called The Acerbic Tomato, an Analysis of Greenhouse Horticulture and its Impact on Nutritional Balance in Food. Just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? I'm so good at making this stuff up, I even amaze myself.
So what you're saying is it's a lot of bull?
It's amazing.
That Ray, he's unbelievable. I have to admit, he's getting a lot of positive reviews on his research project. I need to step it up on my sneaker project like that. Step it up on the sneakers project? Huh?
No, it's not funny.
Poor Terry. Doesn't even make good jokes.
No, his joke sucks. Mr. Murdoch. Wait, I forgot where his office is. Second floor? Oh, good morning.
Yes.
I started putting together my next thesis yesterday. It's going to be about the need for pursuing a user-accessible design philosophy. At this stage, there are a lot of vague points, and even I don't grasp all the specifics. But I think as engineers, it's an important challenge. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Aye, find any clues yet?
Well, we've got some leads.
I'm sorry, Mr. Murdoch. We're still investigating the situation, so we shouldn't discuss anything just yet. We do, however, have quite a useful clue that may lead us to the culprit.
Is that right now? We can expect some big things from you, I guess. We'll be waiting for news.
You bet.
Now, if you'll excuse us.
Any more books?
Good morning. Here's hoping for at least one quiet day, right? Ha ha ha.
I will make you find more books. Antoine, go back to the airport. Antoine, the airport cat. Yes, there he is. Yeah. Oh! What does Nia mean? Is it just hello?
I think it is the we meet
Is
again,
it just
fleshy human.
good to see you again, you fleshy thing?
Yeah, I think something like that. Let me check. I'm finally here.
Thank you for making the time to help us, Igor. Why, it's no trouble at all. An old obsolete engineer like me has plenty of time. Ha, obsolete, he says. He helps build the RC, the greatest machine to ever fly, and he's obsolete. Okay, then just old. My small part in the RC's construction wore me out. I couldn't keep up with Russell. But I've got to serve as best as I can, even at my age.
Yeah, it is. So we meet again, fleshy thing.
So we meet again, fleshy thing. Hello. I imagine if Antoine could talk, he'd have like a really deep voice.
Yeah, that's
like, hello.
That is my headcanon as well.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Joshua's S-Craft. I was wondering there for a second why it wasn't an AoE.
Because it was Gestel.
It's the jeans version of Estelle.
The jeans version?
Yes. There we go. You're just too bad at internet culture.
Yes, I am.
You know, there's this. I don't know if it can be called a meme, but there's this thing, you know, when something's made out of jeans, or like the jeans fabric. I forgot what it's called. And you have like shorts. You would call them jorts, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you have like shoes, you would call them, I don't know, Jews. I don't know. That sounds weird.
Yeah.
But that's just a thing.
Okay. Thank you for educating me. I will forget about this now. Yeah.
You need to educate yourself on internet culture.
No, I don't need to. I don't have
Yes.
to. I refuse.
No.
I refuse.
Don't be a boomer, Ella.
I'm not a boomer.
Might as well be.
Wow. That's just rude.
Also true.
Just because my inner self is like 60 doesn't mean I'm a boomer.
Your inner self is that old lady just sitting at a coffee table, sipping tea, caring about nothing.
Doing some knitting or embroidering.
Being really unaware of everything going on around her.
Being like, ignorance is bliss.
Dun, 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 da, 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 da.
I mean, it's I'm just ignorant to internet culture.
It's too true. Can't even disagree. It's just how it is.
Wow, check out the size of this base. It's gotta be several times as big as the Hagen Gate, don't you think?
Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it?
Nothing. It's just that you're not like acting like yourself. Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self.
Since when has she been timid?
Yeah, I think that's confused me at first as well. You're starting to remind me of Dad.
Come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be?
I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Haken Gate. No, we see it. Just so we can suffer.
Huh. There's no one here.
That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside, at least.
Identify yourselves.
Where'd that come from?
Probably a speaker.
This is Leyston Fortress, HQ of Liberal's Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave.
They sound polite, but...
Yeah. I think they're just being extra cautious.
Can you two hear me?
Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild.
We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge?
Are you actual bracers then?
If you don't believe us, you can expect our emblems. You can see them, right?
Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day.
No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy.
In that case, Any from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Almathea.
Very well. I'll wait here.
Phew, it's like pulling teeth with these guys.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here.
Whoa!
Well, someone's here at least. You don't look like intelligence division.
Please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leisten Fortress.
I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you'd have a message, I can deliver it for you.
It could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up.
I guess we have a lead on the airship tied to the crime then.
I guess.
So we can... let's just do that.
And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor.
You what?
What? Why do you look so surprised, Major?
It's nothing. We've just been searching for it too. So, what is this lead anyway?
Take a look at this.
This is Leisten Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture?
No need to get so worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture.
Let's see. What the...
That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it?
And it's the spitting image of the airship that took away the professor.
Indeed. This is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away.
Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Is that it?
Is what it?
I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect ship be hanging around here?
It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We have been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire.
Really?
I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all of the intelligence personnel right now?
That's classified. I'm sorry I can't say no more.
Okay now. Maybe it's just me. But don't you think this all kinda smells a little funny?
I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good.
Yeah. Huh?
What the...
What? Why did it stop short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again?
Joshua, that's...
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed.
It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism is in the best of conditions.
Indeed, that's a real problem.
Maybe you could get some folks from the Central Labs out to repair it. I'll bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it as good as new in no time flat.
Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away.
Sir, yes, sir.
Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. Huh.
Good point to
Alright.
stop again.
Can we just get in?
Nope.
We're at the month. This area's off limits. Be on your way.
Would be too easy.
Yep, but it is a good point to... Oh,
Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is.
Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon.
Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside.
Shh, Estelle. This isn't the place to be discussing that.
Okay.
For now, let's get back to the Zeiss and see what Killick has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief.
alright. Before we start this talk, we'll end the episode.
Yes.
And we're gonna do some more main story next time, guys.
Yeah. I wonder,
God damn it.
Tita and Agathe, I think we're not supposed to know that they're there.
No, the screen is too big. I wonder if the screen was even bigger, would we just see the whole room box and just the blackness around it?
Oh my god. Maybe.
Oh, I wonder.
If we would have hooked it up to a television.
Maybe we should. No. But alright,
Oh boy.
see you next time, guys.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.